Best be on my way.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's get going. Someone there?
I'm ready.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Keep a blade close.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Watch your back. Let's move.
We don't
This
even know
grove
these
is
people.
kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Here we go.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do.
Calm down.
The ritual will be complete before too long.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take them back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No? Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
It's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now. We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No? Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
No time to rest.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
At least things have stayed interesting.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Which way to the nearest library?
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Certainly.
I want to be like you when I grow up. Me too! I said it first!
Now, real
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Fight your enemies, you need to see them.
Like this? Let me try! Yeah!
Oh, the waiting's getting to
Almost
me.
there.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Again. Swing and swing.
Good work, kids. You're all heroes, each and every one of you.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh! Grind your feet into the ground. Really lock them in.
Right. Now what?
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. Hold the left arm.
If we
across
left,
your
we could at
face
least make a
and
run
jab
for
with
it.
the right. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Go on. Make me proud. Nice work, kids. You're all heroes.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Now try ducking after the first swing.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Take your time. Get a feel. Keep the goblins out forever.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Show me again. Not now. We're working. Remember?
Wait.
Come on. Can't you become the blade of just once?
Bard started to do that after I'd saved his
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails. Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? I don't know what you mean. The hell it is? You can't do that one with rings. It has to be with bracelets because... Oh, damn. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got. You bought something.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
One of the big kids. How did you catch me? Wow, thank you. I guess I'll try harder not to get caught next time. Bye.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Yes, let's.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out! Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear. I could try greasing palms. Ease things over.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on. God, she must be terrified.
We're not leaving.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not
We're
our
not
kid for
scared
nothing.
of you.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
I could take one of the gods, maybe two.
What about a bear? I'd like to keep our guts on the inside.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands.
If I must.
Come, Magwin, give him a chance. You, get back.
About this place. Yes, I see. And this last with 2 hours on one.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Look at them.
Yes, I see.
Defendenos a imminentibus equilibrio tuo.
Acule us vitisque.
In umbram cretus sanguine.
Speak.
Iuratus.
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. I would prefer not to. But if Master Helsing does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Defende-nos ab immanentibus equilibrio tuo.
My good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend, not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Petty! Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again. I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard? Keep their confidence, if you insist.
Atua, Pater,
Have you lost your senses, Gorga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Gorga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Gorga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin? Or the occasional lapse in judgment?
We've shown them
No.
once.
You don't strike me as quite that boring.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Huh? Subtle steps.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Hello, chum.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
No one's stopped me yet.
Nicely done. She actually believed you'd take the poison. Of course not, darling. The goblins will probably kill us long before that. And with that merry song in our hearts, let's go find this Halcyon fellow. Oh, I could get used to this.
This way. Interesting.
Oh, by Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
Just be quick.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Again?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
It's not much, but here. Know that if you call, we'll come running. No matter what.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. It was stupid and reckless.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Again. Swing and swing and parry.
Children!
Look who's here. And again.
Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Where did I put that other bucket?
Let's see then. Feint, kick, thrust! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Hold. And step, swing, parry, swing. One more time.
Let's move. What to do?
Things feel different.
Step, parry, swing, lunge. Excellent.
Quick step. All right.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Oh, you thieves! You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs!
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. No. Yours truly diffused the situation. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, And soon, all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but one of ours went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, drink to that.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Tread carefully.
You're gonna be sorry! Every...
Keep it quick.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in El Terrell. The best. People came from as far as Neverwinter to buy my swords. Funny how things change when your bloodline becomes a problem. Guess I'll be starting over in Baldur's Gate. I hope people are more open-minded there.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. we will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foal we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
I think I'd make what I do for some salt.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Shoes. Where are my boots?
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Go ahead, turn that pretty nose of yours up. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Where did I put that oak bucket?
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
What's up for discussion?
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. That's a good attitude. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me. Doesn't taste half bad.
Hello. If it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! You look more green than yellow, Ethel. Are you hurt, cold, feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
What I'd do for some salt.
Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Never wanted the easy path.
Helping it. We're exposed now. No helping it. We're exposed now.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. I'm grateful, but there's still an army of goblins out there. I won't expose my people to that. Tell me, what do you know of the man they call the Blade of Frontiers? He showed up just before you arrived. His skills are legendary, but even he advised against facing the goblins head-on. He proposed another way. He believes the goblins will scatter if we kill their leaders, but he needs help. You've proven yourself a capable warrior. I'm sure he could use you. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. You'll find the blade in the caves. He's training the children in some basics. Good thing, too. They may well have to put it to use. No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Let's see.
Go on. Give me your best shot.
Not bad. Again.
Wait. Now lunge. Excellent.
Hey, keep focus. See how I used your own force against you?
I can't do it.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Have you indeed? How might...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. An unknown face commands your mind. Loose skin, gnarled horns.
I'll be damned to the hells. You were on the ship.
A strange sensation courses through you, and Will's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Where did I put that old bucket?
Hold. And step, swing, parry, swing.
A demon? Sounds like that brain bug's really wormed its way in. We've both got parasites tickling our grey matter. And I've been having the strangest dreams. I haven't turned into a mind flayer just yet. But sooner or later, my luck will run out. Been thinking I need a healer. And I reckon you've been thinking the same. I've been waiting for this druid Halcyon to return. They say he's pretty powerful. He could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him. We better go find him before we start growing talons and tentacles. The plan? Chase after Halcyon and clear the woods of those goblin blighters. Crushing their leaders should do the trick. Frontier justice, I call it.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
I love your spirit, but you're full up. But when the time comes, just holler. The Blade of Frontiers will come calling. A splendid plan. Let's chat there.
Hold. And step. Any questions, children? Parry, swing. One more time.
Sir, are we gonna have to fight hobgoblins?
Hobgoblins?
Are those worse than hobgoblins?
Any questions, children?
We're exposed now.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my court. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us. No? Shame. I thought you might enjoy it. Be safe out there, whatever comes your way. Goblins, gnolls. So many ways to die.
Loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Whatever comes.
Hang on, Ed. You're going to be all right.
He's so pale.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me. We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
I don't know any druids.
You! Brenna! Kill her!
Glacius!
Incendiary!
At the ready.
There's blood in the air. You're mine.
Foco Alvida!
Absolute. Same as that captive goblin. They must be part of the same sect.
Seems as though the Absolute's attracting followers from all kinds of places.
No one back home will ever believe this. Have to keep going.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening tadpole emerges, slithering up past a sightless eyeball. The same as the creature behind your eye. One squeeze should do it. But you stop short. How could you think of harming something so beautiful, so pure? The tadpole plops to the ground. Now is your chance to stomp it into the dirt. But it's too precious, too sweet, isn't it? raise your heel and crush the parasite into the ground. Intense regret washes over you, churning your stomach.
So, we're blessed true souls, handpicked by the Absolute. Just like their ex-brother, who, by a remarkable coincidence, also had a Mind Flayer worm in his skull. Indeed. Until we transform into floating, slimy monsters. I imagine it'll be downhill after that. Delicious. Let's go.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Let's keep to the shadows.
I wonder what the next move is.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name, Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Onward, ever onward. Better fetch that.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gay?
Sure. In silence.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet. Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
Careful, I bite. Fine.
Thought you was busy with the lads in Elson's Grove. Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
Watch the shadows.
Never a dull moment. What path lies before me?
Watch your back.
make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
On I go. No harm in a little conversation.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it. You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another. She studies you for a moment before twitching her ears. Compromise. After a final squeak of warning, break the rules and there will be trouble, she scurries away.
That's curious. Light on my feet.
dance board is set. Pawn to Cleric 4. Extextura!
I need to keep fighting.
Hungry for the slaughter.
exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
What's next? No time to waste. Let's get on with it.
Hello again. On the hunt. Ready or not. Very well then.
You peer through the telescope. You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the right.
Moving.
A long way to go still. I must keep going.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
It's not safe here. Keep moving.
This stretch of the river. I'm not touching that wreck. Not even looking at it.
What's next, I wonder? I must keep going.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes. The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into the wilderness.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock. Looking ahead.
What am I to do?
All right. What now?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Lachius!
Is that blood? No, never mind. Time for some bloody work.
Veniet juva me!
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't give up now. How much farther can I go? Open up.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Everything looks new. On my way.
A sigil of the Harpers. Odd for their kind to misplace this.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. With haste.
What now? Go. Another bomb. Brimstone? Our kidnappers really took all sorts. A quick rummage.
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
know absolutely nothing, yet he just...
Drop the act.
You're both this close to getting a slap.
Enough! No, you haven't.
Just want my Rena back.
Something over there.
Do you harass every old woman you meet?
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
She went to see you. We know she did.
You know absolutely nothing, you Aegis.
Drop the act.
Gnome tastes good, like bear. Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. Must you? This inane chatter pains me. Oh, fool. Shut mouth. Head hurt. Stepping softly.
How long do you think he can swim?
Good. No taste good. Like bear. don't linger. Let's prowl. They won't see me coming.
Little blue beetle in my stew.
Stop fidgeting.
Surely getting cold down in cranks.
Please, for the bloody walks. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. Every word is drenched with a power and authority you do not understand, but cannot deny. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me.
pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going. Trust me, I will. Let's keep going. Onward.
These big goats could guard the place themselves. Let us off the hook.
Next time, gribble me on guard, you right, boss?
Rip couldn't guard his nose from his fingers.
Ain't fair! Now quit moaning. Ain't moaning if it's true! Stop fidgeting!
Tribe? Tribe!
Onward then.
and the Knoll gnawed her arm clean off. So much for the flaming fist, eh? You ain't here? We sacked Joaquin's Rest and left it to burn. Drow flinging magic, Knoll snapping off heads. Inn's nothing but a pile of ash by now. Glorious. Bunch of prisoners got towed to Moonrise. City snobs mostly. But the Flaming Fist? Pile of smoking corpses. You ain't know the broken road? Meh. I'll tell you real slow like, so you don't miss it. North.
Looking at a future true soul, you are. Boss Ragslin says I'm next in line.
Don't touch me. Just like old times.
They'll soon be wrecking it.
Ready to get a game going. Just need a contender, you clubfoot
My
cowards.
rat sings better than him. I hope the bard tastes better than he sings.
Laugh if you dare.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bar.
Or be you beheaded.
My rat sings better than him.
Ah,
Ready to
the
get a
stranger
game
in
going.
a
Just
fair
need a
camp.
contender, you clubfoot cowards.
Be brief.
With fragulous crown and with sceptre abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had let you glide.
All the great chasers are dead. Runny Cobb, Splitfoot, Tark the Toenail, legends.
can you, turnip?
Quite so. Now, if you'll excuse me. Draw Ragslin! Draw Ragslin! I am. Draw Ragslin! Tumptuous! Draw Ragslin!
You broke him!
Wait! Wait! Draw Ragslin! We pray! We.
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done!
Sing the saucy one about the bugbear!
Away from the horse and dice!
What? None of you want to join the chase?
Idiot!
Too chicken for the chicken.
Right, yes. More fool me.
All the great chasers are dead. Runny Cobb, Splitfoot, Tom the Toenail. Legends.
The statue of Seluna. This ruin must have been dedicated to her.
No go inside. Inside boring. Chicken.
Amid all this grandeur sunk into squalor, I wonder what dismal corner we'll find Halcyon in. This must have been a splendid complex once. A temple of impressive proportions. Worshippers lived here. Pilgrims visited. They required food, shelter, ceremony, entertainment. Now that it's nothing but a goblin-ridden death trap, plenty of places to hide away a druid, I imagine.
All the great chasers. Runny Cobb, Splitfoot, Tom the Toenail. Legends.
That's good ale. Nice and chewy. Must have read my mind, you know. Then he lifts up this mace with his other arm.
More Selunite markings. No worshippers left there.
So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great.
Ooh-yark.
So I start creeping round.
Yeah.
And I run up to the guy and think, try healing this.
Kill him?
Chosen to hear.
Nah, he captured him, right?
Could have killed him. Easy. I figured I'd give him to the drow. Yeah, keep the Absolute happy. Knock it back, lads! No slowing down. Then he turns. Must have read my mind, you know. Then he lifts up this mace with his other arm.
That's right. Keep drinking. You lot spend.
So, I'm shooting it.
There. Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Not the vilest any of us have seen of late, unfortunately.
All right.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Very well.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I've got a long road ahead.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too. You did not fight to aid us. You simply craved the taste of blood. Leave me alone. I beg you.
What to bring?
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger. What I'd do for some salt. Shoes. Where are my boots? Where did I put that old bucket? Is that everything? I think that's everything.
My, what manner of place is this? A patch of ground to call home. Some rest for the wicked, after all. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps? The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. No. This encampment is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Holy in hells. You're a Cambion.
And so much more. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms. Sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
I have something to ask.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, As for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? I suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table. We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all. You know, failing to make a decision is the same as making a decision. Except you decide blindly. My point is that Raphael was stirring the pot, trying to unsettle us. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt are sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food, us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Another step forward.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? A Cambion came courting us. Cambions are half human. Either Daddy had a tryst with a succubus or Mummy with an incubus. What they lack in kind-heartedness, they make up for with horns and tails. Still, don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Raphael is a Cambion, and what is part human is entirely fallible. By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. What if the tadpole is what he really wants instead of the customary price that is our souls? If I'm right, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails. Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. I was born to wield the Kithrak silver sword. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it. The Geich are our mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase. To penetrate the hells, this is unusual. But let us not question the wisdom of our queen. We can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many plains. We have yet to find Zoru. Or have you so quickly forgotten? He has seen our people. And where we find Githyanki, we will find their creche. We were flayed, beaten, burned, and poisoned in our training. It is our duty to withstand suffering, and our pleasure to conquer it. Come, we must locate a creche. Observe everything. Assume nothing. I was trained on Creche Kalir, among the tears of Selûne. Of this place, I know nothing. It is done. Action, not reaction. Without delay,